Lord will destroy them now.
Any device, clap your hands and pray.
The evil that have been lifted up against me. That have been lifted up against me.
Destroy the device.
The Lord will destroy them now. Destroy them now, oh God. And the power of God will destroy every devices of the evil that have been lifted up against us. Lord God, by your power, this device, Lord. Any device of the evil ones that have been lifted up against me, Lord, I destroy them now. Lord, I destroy them now. Any devices of the evil that have been lifted up against this commission, that have been lifted up against the member here today, that have been lifted up against my life, that have been lifted up against my family, Lord, I destroy them now. I destroy them now. We destroy every devices of the evil ones that have been lifted against me, that have been lifted against this commission. Lord, by your power, we destroy them this morning. We destroy them this morning. We destroy them this morning. We destroy them this morning, Lord. We destroy them this morning, Lord. Any devices of the evil that have been lifted up against me, against my family, Lord, this morning, I destroy them now. 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 Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So we should not be ignorant unless we take an advantage over what? Us. You're going to pray, Father, open my eyes to see the devices of the devil around me. Open what? My eyes. Let me see the satanic devices what? Around me. Open my eyes. Let me see. Are you here this morning, church? Open what? My eyes. Let me what? See. Lift up right on the fire. You are going to pray this prayer with all of your strength this morning. Say this after me. So God of fire. Oh God of fire. As I begin to pray. As I begin to pray. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Say Lord. In the name of Jesus. Lord. Open my eyes. Open my eyes. Let me see. Let me see. The satanic devices. The satanic devices. Around my life. Around my life. Clap your hands and pray the prayer. Open my eyes, Lord Jesus. Lord, open my eyes. Open my eyes. Open my eyes. The devices, satanic devices around me. Open my eyes, open my eyes, let me see. Open my eyes, satanic devices, let me see. Around my family, Lord, around my marriage, around my destiny. In the name of Jesus, open my eyes to see. Open my eyes, oh Lord. It is the reason my eyes, Lord. Open my eyes, Lord. To see. Open my eyes, Lord. Devices of the enemy. I want to see, Lord. God, open my eyes, open my eyes, open my eyes to see. I want to see your eyes of the sin. Every time open my eyes around my life to see. Around my destiny. Around my life. Open my eyes, Lord, to see. By your message,
Open my eyes that I may see the devices of the Slavi. In the name of Jesus, I want to see Lord. Open my eyes. Open my eyes. Open my eyes, and when I'm Lord, I want to see. I want to see. I want to see. Everything bad voices. I want to be ignorant of the things. Open my eyes to see. Open my eyes to see. Open my eyes to see, Lord. Open my eyes to see, Lord. I don't want to be ignorant of the devices. I want to see them. I want to see them. Help me, Lord. I want to see them. I want to know them. I want to see them. I want to know them. I want to see them. Lord, help me. Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. I want to see. I want to see them. 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 Jesus, open my eyes that I may see the devices of the graphic. He command another. I want to see. Open my eyes, Lord. Open my eyes, Lord. I want to see. I want to see the devices. I want to see the devices. I want to see Jesus devices. Open my eyes. I want to see the devices. Jesus name we pray. Amen.
Put your right on your forehead. I prophesy. As the Lord hear your amen this morning, any satanic device lifted up against anyone here, as God hear your amen, today it is shattered.
Amen.
Any device they want to use against you this season, against your home, against your marriage, against your children, against your business, as God hear your amen, it is shattered this morning.
Amen.
May the Lord open your eyes to see satanic devices.
Amen.
May the Lord open your eyes to see their instruments.
Amen.
I decree, I declare, anyone that have planted a device around you to be used against you every season, as God hear your amen, it go down for your sake now.
Amen.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you, Jesus.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Sit down. Let me do this morning, brief on this morning, as we prepared for Festival of Grace. Amen. Malachi chapter 3. Malachi 3. Are we there? Let me do a sum this morning quickly fast. Malachi 3 verse 8. Are we there? Are we in Malachi 3? Malachi chapter 3, verse 8. Verse 8. I read verse 8, you read verse 9, I read verse 10, you read verse 11, I read 12. As we proceed further. Will a man rob God? Yet ye have robbed me. But ye say, wherein have I robbed thee? In tithe and offerings. Are we reading? We are talking. Let's go read. Bring ye all the tithes into the stores, that there may be meat in my house, and put me now herewith, said the Lord of hosts. If I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there should not be room enough to receive it. And all nations shall call you blessed, for ye shall be a delightsome land, saith the Lord of hosts. Covenant of greatness, part 4. I've been dealing on this for some time now, because the Lord is preparing us for something better and big, something that will blow our mind. I'll blow our mental fuse when it comes to in self doing it alone. Amen. Like I said, this is a generation of hearers and not doers. Of what? Hearers and not what? Doers. People that hear and they don't do. They don't do. So you must understand that this generation we are, every one of us desire greatness. Are you here this morning, church? Every one of us want to be great. Desire greatness. But it takes a man, a woman, a believer who understands covenant to be great. That I told you in church, covenant is an agreement between two or more what? Persons. Is what? An agreement. So you agreed that I want to be what? Great. So it's an agreement. So you must agree to be great in life. So greatness is not all you just, I want to be great by your mouth. No, you must enter the covenant. Practice it. Practice it constantly and consistently. You practice it what? Constantly and what? Consistently. Even if it does not work today, it will work tomorrow. Because your constant practice makes it big and stronger for you. I told you, I give you a case study, Abraham. Even when God said you'll be a father of many nations. He that cursed you shall be cursed, he that blessed shall be blessed. Abraham has not seen anything around him. At that time, Abraham was nothing. Abraham was nothing, was nothing. Abraham, he was what? Nothing. But truly, Abraham became so blessed that today we are referred as the seed of what? Abraham. As a seed of what? Abraham. And I make you understand there are things that trigger greatness, that trigger the covenant of greatness. The first one I said, when you are thankful. When you are what? When you are thankful. When you are thankful is the first one. When you are thankful to God. It doesn't matter what you see, but you are thankful to Him. The second one I said, What you offer. What you what? Your offerings to God. Your offerings. What you offer, your time. What you offer to God. What you offer to Him. What you give to God has a lot to do. Whether you like it or not, to be great in life, there are people who as I said, you must be constant in it, not just what you just do today and say that I have done today, let me go and relax. No, you should be constant what? In it. That is why Elijah told Elisha, say, go. What did he say? Go what? Go what? Go again. He went again. He went again. He went again. At the seventh one, he said, what? I saw a hand. So what you offer to God has a lot to do. The third one, I said what? Your tithe. Your tithe. So the tithe is not just all about money. The tithe of your time you spend with God. If not the spending of your time with God, what the enemy has planned that have happened to you, God sustain you. So your tithe to God. When you are titheful, your tithe. The fourth one, I said what? You said what? When you partner with the servant of God. When you partner with the servant of what? When you partner with him. When you are among those who make the servant of God, the prophet of God, to be happy. When you give to God. Like I told you in Psalm 68:11. God gave the word, but great was the company that what? Published it. God gave the word. Great was the company that what? Published it. Because there are people who partner with the devil just to make your life go down. There are people, there are Christians who comes to church, yet they partner with satanic altars. So when you're a partner, these are the things that trigger greatness. The fifth one I said, humility. Just to make a couple close. When you are humble, humility. You don't know a humble man when he's poor. You know a humble man when he's rich. Are we here this morning? You don't know a humble man when he is what? Poor. You know a humble man when he has money. A man who can still respect the wife when he has money is humble. So you know a humble man when he's rich. When people tell you that I fear God, I fear God, let God just give them one miracle. We will know if he fear God. Can I talk here? We will know if he's still humble, if he still love God. Let God just give them testimony. Then we will know if this one is still humble. You must be ready. Understand James 4:6, 1 Peter 5:5. I said that last time. God giveth more grace to what? To the humble. He giveth more grace. Nothing in this life, nothing in this world. Are you still here this morning? When people are speaking against you, don't go and kill yourself. Are you here? Just be humble to God. Tell God, Father, I'm sorry. Some people who are insulting you now will be the first person to write RIP in this area. Just be humble. That's why I want you to be humble. Just be humble. There is this one aside. The spirit of prayers. Prayers. The more you pray, the more you want to pray. Sometimes I sit there and ask question to myself. If for instance somebody is not praying at all, how would the life look like? Can I talk? You are still praying, things are like this now. If you don't pray at all, how would it have looked like? So you must understand, please never neglect prayer. Don't say, I could imagine somebody will tell you, for the past 3 weeks I've not been in church. How do you feel? I don't know. I have not prayed. How do you feel when you miss prayer? A corporate prayer like this, how do you feel in your body? Just like somebody will tell you, I missed last night Kovu meeting. I not see blood drink last night. How do you feel when you have not you have not come in contact with the Maker? I told you prayer is beyond communication. Prayer is fellowship with God. It's what? It's what? Fellowship with what? With God. How do you feel? So the spirit of prayer, you cannot be great and substantialness if you are not a prayerful Christian. The seventh one I told you, know God for what? Yourself. Beloved, no go for yourself. Oh, are you here this morning, church? Yes, in the last days, many things are happening. Many things what? Know God for yourself. Please, I beg you as a Christian, don't just come to church to one chair or to one bench. Know God for yourself. Know God. Know God. Please, I beg you. Number 8, if you want to sustain what's the gas covenant of greatness, you must know a man that know God. Know a man that what? Know God. Know a man. That man may not be your size, it may not be your age mate. Just know a man who understands that he knows God. Jeremiah 3:15, I will give you a pastor. I will give you what? A pastor. I will give you a man that knows me. Know a man. But just that these days, many of us Christians abuse a man that knows God. We value a man that does not know God more than a man that knows God. No man. That is why if you study carefully in 1 Samuel chapter 9, when the asses of Saul's father was missing, after they have gone a while, the Bible says the servant came to a level and said to the man, Saul, there is a man of God in this place. There is a man of God in this town. There's a man of God in this town, in this city. There's a man of God in this place. I could imagine that man, that servant, he gets sense. He told the servant, the saw, and said, you don't see a man of God empty. And Saul told him, Mama, there's nothing with me, my son. He said, but don't worry, I have something to drop. No man! No a man that knows God. A man that God can use to sustain you and keep you, preserve you. Don't forget, every man that knows God may not tell you what you want in your face. They will always tell you what God is saying about you. But you may not love him, but love what God is saying about you. Are we here this morning, church? As somebody referred a word when she was talking with me, telling the sister about me. He used a phrase. I was just smiling. I said, man, we are still coming up. We have not gone anywhere. Are you still here? The devil knows your tomorrow. The devil is aware of your future. Just know a man that what? Know God. Just know a man. Like I gave somebody a prophecy 3 weeks ago. I was telling her something. She's not in those states. She's outside of those states. And though because she's a daughter, I just love her so much, I have to just deliver the message. I said, look at what you will do. Sow a seed to her son. With the response she make, I know that she feels weary when he hear the word seed. But when I was praying last night, when I saw the text message she sent to me, I just smiled. I laugh. See, let me say this to you. The first thing you know about a man that knows God, he always put God first in every agenda of his life. Are we here this morning, church? He always put what? God what? First. God first. He put God first. Is that Moses said, Lord, I will not go until you go before me. Until you go with me. Until you go with me. God first. Secondly, a man that knows God is a man that does not please you. It does not please you as a member. If you are in this ministry for 2 years, I'll be playing with you well. Check yourself very well. I said, I'm disappointed in you. If this is the way you started serving God here, I said, I'm not telling you because I'm not pleasing you. I'm pleasing God. You may be angry. You may decide to change church or change, but it's your good. Anywhere you go, you will remember me. A generation of Christians, they always want a man that knows God to say what suits them.